Internet, this is LordMaddog, and we are playing Kerbal Space Program! Yes, last time we landed another base right beside our other base, so it would actually increase its production power. So now it actually has a production power worthy of actually being able to create something. Before it had like 0.3 production power, and it wasn't gonna actually do anything. So I shipped a whole bunch more Kerbals up here, and I'm connected them together, and now we actually have a functional base on Guardian. Today we are going to do a little bit of money farming in the form of upgrading Station Peggy, which still hasn't been renamed to Station Pegasus, which I'll have to get around to that. Should have done that. But anyway. And then we're going to start producing things at this base and probably unlock some colonization stuff. Because remember, that's the goal of this whole thing, is to form a colony, make a habitational thing that goes all the way out to another planet outside of our solar system and starts to inhabit another planet. Yeah, that's the object, because our sun is deciding to kill itself. Ugh, that's not cool. All right, so let's jump right on in. We're going to go back to the space station. Oh, no, Space Center. Yeah, Space Center. And we're going to need some I'm going to hire civilians. I think I'm going to hire some civilians because they say they pay money to go into space. And I'm going to hire... I just need to get some people up there. More people, I think. Maybe a couple more scientists. Anyway, so I'm going to modify our base to be able to carry lots of people. Our mobile base. So right there, mobile base Civ. That's what we're doing. Because I read when this mod is complete, when it's fixed, the civilization mod, which I've talked to Pinax, he's working on it, and so I'm going to ship up many people up there. When the civilians will actually pay $200 to be in orbit around Kerbal. Well, Solitude. Kerbin was Solitude because we're main population is. I shipped it up there using KST, just in case you're wondering. They'll pay $200 a day to be around Kerbal, and more for farther you go out away. So I'm going to ship these up there. The mod's not quite working yet, but we're going to use the parts and pieces from it and build on the entire idea that we're going to actually get it to work one day. And version changes. Alright. So we are using MechJab to rendezvous with this space station, which actually was pretty easy. It was only a short burn away. Because using KSTS, Kerbal Space Transport System, and my 100-ton launch puts me in a pretty good orbit around Solitude, so it makes it easy for me to get into different things. And instead of spending all that time having to launch, take down my launch vessel, save it, and launch again, which you've all seen thousands of times. You've played it thousands of times yourselves. Alright. Now we're going to go, because I don't have automatic docking yet. That's actually a good bit farther up in the tech tree. So I'm going to use my RCS to dock here and use my expert skills in docking. In fact, I've learned how to do almost all things that MechJab can do by myself. So MechJab is definitely for noobs, but it also can take down time, because I'm now actually pretty good at all this stuff. I still have a little bit of problem of trying to form maneuvering nodes to actually get to planets correctly, but I can do it with about a half an hour worth of fiddling. But it would all be calculated by a machine. It really would. Anyway, we are... Oops, wrong key. Coming closer. This sped up a little bit for you guys. Now, the reason why we're doing this is because we have extend station Peggy ships around Solitude mission. And we have to have facilities supports at least 25 Kerbals. That's why there's so many things on this thing, because I want to upgrade this. It gives us close to $1 million for completing it. At least I think it does, which always very helpful. And we're almost got it. Come on. Yes! Ha! Complete. No, 270. Well, 275 is not nothing to scoff at, and we've just got 2 more science labs up here. We can bring up more men. What's this? Minus 60, minus 60. That's some weird stuff going on. It's because they're out of date. And what is it called? I'm going to move these guys around a bit. KSP extended is a little bit out of date. Ooh, look at this. Nice inside. And what happens, I just figured it out, as what happens when you upload your science from one, it takes the science from both. You get the science from both, but if the one has more than the other one you upload it, it'll actually put the other one in negative. I also got, as you notice, texture replacer, so I can change the looks of my Kermans and their outfit. So we're going to go ahead and quickly do that. I wanted to change all my civilians to look just a regular old color, and my other characters to look kind of cool. Like my pilots, I think I'm going to actually have my pilots look black. Yeah, there we are. Our science, they're going to be green, and engineers blue. And yeah, and tourist white, just a plain old white. But I never do tourist missions. I hate tourist missions. All right, so we're gonna get these little extra science things here. Explore Valentine. I don't even know where Valentine is, but these explore missions only come along every once in a while, so you gotta grab them. Rescues. We're going to do some rescuing later on sometime or another. We're going to grab all the missions around Solitude and just grab a whole bunch of Kerbals, because it's expensive to buy Kerbals, which is really not realistic. You can't just pay. It doesn't cost you like almost $1 million every time more you go hiring a new astronaut. Oh, I know they're not cheap, but it'd be more like $40,000-$50,000 for an astronaut. I might be completely wrong in that, but then you got to also remember the Kerbal bucks is a bit different too. Kerbal bucks, 100K is pretty close to $1 million in our bucks. All right, so we're gonna look at a little bit of our probes here, and see what we got. I think our probes are all in a good place. Oh, our drill is done. I'm not sure if I did that on screen or off screen. I know I built the drill on screen. I'm not sure if I showed me turning it to go on screen. Here we are. This actually finalized. Wait, no, this is the drill. All right, well, it's not actually done, which is not too surprising, because we probably ran out of rocket parts. Yep, we definitely did, because they're not drilling fast enough. Here, we actually start these up again. There we go. Because they had overheated or something, and stopped. And it's going to take 3 days for that to complete. All right, just try to get these to work. I had to reload because the electricity stopped being produced. You know what happens anytime that interstellar disconnects. There we go. And its generators stop producing electricity, even though it's still producing megawatts. All right, we sped up time, and now we're finalizing our drill. There it is, our big drill with ore pocket, and I think ore and rocket parts? No, just ore and a refinery. We're going to put it right here using KSI and a little bit of Kerbal magic. Instead of having all them cranes and stuff that I can build, but I played with them a long time ago, and because they're not really designed to be moved and this stuff, I think it's just very, very long and annoying, and you can just mess with it for hours, and no one wants to sit here watching me move things around for hours, so we're going to use KSI and a little bit of Kerbal magic. There we go. We connected it to our station. Our mobile station. Now we will definitely have enough ore, which we have been constantly running out of. Deploy. This thing is not able to mine ore. Well, it's able to mine a whole bunch of random weird stuff that I don't think I'll ever use, but we want this. This is the main one we went for, and now we have that stupid inefficient resource bound. But hey, our thing is done, and now we're going to have it refine liquid fuel and ore, because we have our liquid fuel already. Oh, look at that. All right. So, just ore then, and we're going to refine metal, so we can actually have Kerbal parts, rocket parts, building little factories inside that puts a little bit of rocket parts together, and then we'll just assemble them. Yes. So, with that, I think, what are we going to do? I want to see if I can create something that can carry more Kerbals. I want to see if by making this bigger makes it so it can carry more Kerbals inside it. Sometimes doing that, because I remember there was a version, that Tweak Scale, that actually made the increased size of Kerbals you can hold, but this doesn't look like it. I will try again. Still, no, only 2. I'm going to scale it up to really big and see if we can put more than 2 in. No, we cannot put more than 2 in. See if we can do that here again, because I want to make a base that has a lot of Kerbals, and making a giant one of these would work for having a lot of Kerbals. So in real life, upscaling this would be a little bit awkward. I would actually just have a massive some type of actual colony, like dome or something you put together up on space. But that didn't work. And scaling this is probably not going to work either. I know that already. All right, so that takes things out. Yeah, nope, does not work. I reloaded it just to see. Sometimes, yep, nope. I know scaling them down too small makes it so they don't work, but scaling them up obviously doesn't. All right, so we got civilian tractor. We're going to have to get some other stuff. Let's see. Narrodime University Recruiting Office. And then we got these down here. We're going to get these. The basics, we're going to spend most of our stuff to get the civilian habitat. Yes, but what we're really after is, this is all the civilian stuff, but what we're really after is that that one. It holds 7 Kerbals. It's the planetary base by K&K. I think it's K&K. Yeah, K&K. I like their planetary base system. It is the best planetary mod out of all of them. I have tried hundreds of them. Well, no, there is hundreds of them. I have tried a few. All right, so we're going to use K&K. Is it MK&K or K&K? Whatever. I can't remember. I'm pretty sure it's K&K. To build a colony and stuff that are capable to make us live there on Guardian. Right now, we're living on snacks. If I had any type of Kerbal's life support mod. The problem with Kerbal life support mods is that I already have so many dang mods that my computer slows down to a crawl sometimes. If I go putting a Kerbal's life support mod, which actually seems to be very heavy in resource, computer resource, it just makes my computer absolutely crawl almost all the time, and I don't like dealing with that. So I am going to make it so they would survive. Colony 1, and we're going to build this. Well, I'm not sure what these things are, so we're just going to put these on the side, because that way they supports whatever. I don't know how it works or doesn't work. I didn't look up. I just know that you put enough on there that it'll work. Really rocket scientist, isn't it? Yes, we are quite the rocket scientist. All right, so we got a decent amount of room for civilians, if we ever get any civilians to come all the way out to Guardian, which I believe we eventually will. And we will go back, test this out, make sure everything is working. Well, it's not quite working, but it does have the script. I want to see speed up time just to see what changes by doing in time with this thing. See how it exactly works. As I said, I don't think the mod is working right now, but it's a nice addition. Alright. Yeah. We're going to go ahead and produce this thing on Guardian with our base. Yes, yes, yes. First, we're going to check out our station up here. We want to see if it actually is working a little bit. Seeing if if there's any information from this. No, there is not. It is not working from what I can tell. That's alright. Like I said, I have talked it over with Pinamax, and we will be getting it fixed. Oh, my cat's cooing at me. Alright, going back over to here, let's go ahead and set it up to build this right. Where's that? Build. There we go. Select and build colony. We don't need all that stuff because I don't know what it is. Well, no water. Well, we have the mine, which we do have water, so people would survive. We're going to take 4 days to build. We'll just speed up time because we got to burn time anyway. We got to burn a lot of time before our... Ooh, that did not spawn the way I wanted it to. Really should be able to... I've said it before, and I'll say it again. It would be really awesome if they created a mobile VAB mod, so that once you have this unit on your ship, you can enter a mobile VAB, which actually allows you to edit your ship. Oh, well, that wasn't pretty. It's to edit your ship. So it'll allow you to edit your ship. Let's try that again. With the parts and move things around, because your Kerbals and the machinery, and this actually make it so you can actually select that for a bit, that part, or you'll see it and you can see it. It says under construction or something. I don't know, but it would be nice. EVA, let's move this thing again. Let's hope it doesn't blow up this time. Swinging around here so its backside is not sticking in. There we go. And yes! Ha-ha! Now we just got to get off and connect it with a... Oof, ouch. We got to connect it with a little one of these things. I'm not sure which mod they come from. These should actually be part of the actual default game by now. The KSI and the other ones have been part of the system for all the way back in 1.2, I think. And they should have been put into game. They really should. They are absolute essentials. They should have been put in the game. Refined and put in the game a long time ago and not left as mods. But hey, that's just my opinion. Alright. Now let's go ahead and get back inside and just cut my little head off by running right through that little pipe. No, alright. There we go. Board. Yes. And we have water. And we have minerals. We have exhausted minerals, which means I think we have fertilizer and we have substrates, which is fertilizers, I believe. So, or something. I'm not sure what substrate is. I think we have everything to create this actual functional, yeah, I'm pretty sure we have enough to actually make it an actual functional colony when the mod comes totally on. There we go. Alright. Now we're going to add a colony piece to this base, I think, as well. Transmit my science. No, I can't do that. If I hit both, what will happen is it'll go into negative because it'll actually transmit both sets of science, but it'll take the exact same amount from the other one. So I got negative 26, as you see there. Yeah, what happened is it double transmits. It transmits both of them at the same time, but I think it takes from both. And because I transmitted both at the same time, we got double negative. Oh. Well, I'll have to fix that. Don't worry about it. I do get all the science. I checked that out. Because I had seen this. That was very annoying. And Three Shinker will fix it. He's an awesome mod man. Alright, now we're going to actually build a launch pad system so we can actually build stuff on our colony. instead of using our docking ports. We're going to actually build launch pads with the KK system. I love it. This wasn't in the game the last time we played. This is 10,000 years in the future, and technology actually has gotten a little bit better, even though we don't have it to begin with. You have to bribe it off the Kerbins and use our own science, and they come up with new ideals and make really cool things. I don't know. Anyway, let's put a little bit of solar panels on this to actually make sure that it says there is power on this station, because as you've seen before, it'll sometimes tell you, you don't have power, which is super annoying. Inventory, so we can actually take excess items and drop them in there, and we can also have some extra drills. Always important to extra drills and connection pieces. Yes. Alright, I think that is... Well, no, we better put some type of satellite dish. This'll work. No, I don't like the way that looks. I mean, it kind of blends with it, but I don't like it. Let's actually use... yeah, this. And just in case that doesn't work, we'll put a little actual solar panel there. Just in case it doesn't work. There we go. We'll put it on... put it here. No, put it here. No, here. There we go. Yeah, there. No, it's still on the ground. Oh, okay. I put a little bit smaller solar panels in there. Alright, so let's go back to the base. Mobile base, where are you? Which one are you? You changed your name. There you are. Oh, it's not. It was actually in the base. It actually kind of transmitted into a base when I made this thing. The icon got changed, so I had to turn on that icon. Here we go. We'll go ahead and build this. 3 days, just speed up time. Boom. Finalize. Oof, once again, it's in the wrong position. But, well, we will use our little Kerbal magic to make it move where I wanted to go. Perfect. And transfer everyone out of here. Let's move our Kerbals into a more sustainable environment. Instead of having them in this poor place to live. And those are actually quite the nice command pods. It'd be a wonderful place to live if you're going to have to live off the planet. Alright, we're also going to unplug... Oops, nope, I actually got to pull out a Kerbal to actually do that. We are going to try and send back this... We're going to not send back, we're going to put it in space. We're going to put this unit in space to collect Kerbals and different things. Unplug. Yeah! There we go, because we don't want it here anymore. It outlived its usefulness and it's just adding lag. So we're going to reopen this. We're going to actually see what else we can build. I don't really have anything in mind, but maybe we could build a rover, which actually might be useful. Build one of these things. Yes, a little rocket, like the one rocket we had used before. Alright, disconnect all that. And let's begin to take this off the planet and back into space. Let's see here. No, I can't actually get it to stand up on its own power, but we can bounce it off this, shoot it off over on the side. Oh no, that didn't go so well. I don't think that's gonna work. We're gonna try to use our season, but I don't think... no. Well, we just lost an engine. We will have to reload. Let's try that again. Here we go. Up, 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 up. No, no. No, that didn't work. We can't fly off towards the mountain. We have to fly off away from the mountain. Duh. So, using our reaction wheel to swing us around... We will begin to take off, and you know what I forgot? I forgot to activate our RCs, so we crashed like a rock. Stupid. I'll get it this time. You bet I will. Alright, here we go. And yes! Aha! Perfect takeoff. See, that's why you run simulations. That's what we count them as when I reload. We're running simulations. The computer's running millions of simulations a second. I'm calculating every single thing because I am a massive computer that has the ability to see into the future and then go back and try another scenario. That's how I take the save and load system. Anyway, there we are. We are getting ourselves into orbit, and we have obtained a rather decent orbit, and I do believe that is all we have time for today. I hope you have enjoyed this program. LordMaddog, signing off.